Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. Oh wait, I need to flip the camera. All right, sweet picture of this. All right. I don't know if anyone's watching yet, so
we have to show them what this looks like.
Yeah, flip it around. Oh wait, okay, wait. We're looking at for all your different folks. All right, so we are using a triple rig here. We're doing Facebook Live, Periscope on YouTube Live, and we are here in Dubai at the incredible Atlantis, the Palms, or Palms Atlantis, which made kind of like a sand here. And we are here for the Global Education and Skills Forum and the Global Teacher Prize, which will be given out on Sunday here in Dubai. I'm here with Sri Srinivasan. Sri, tell us a little bit about the prize and what's going on here.
And we're also going to help you think about how you make these kinds of videos. So I'm delighted to reconnect and do our work with this guy, Andrew Lee, and we've got a helicopter there. Dubai is the land of helicopters and Lamborghinis and Ferraris. The police force has Lamborghinis. Why? Because they have to chase down people who are driving Lamborghinis. So how do you catch a Lamborghini with a Lamborghini? So let's just see if we can wait till that helicopter goes away. But Andrew and I are part of a little team that is working to amplify the amazing work that's being done here. And we're amplifying this on social, we're amplifying this on the internet in general, and we want to talk about that and also share what we're seeing here as well. Look at all of this. Everything here is man-made, because this was
custom made
and from scratch. That this was not land in the world existed, and this has been redone. If you know the place in the Bahamas, it looks very much like this. So we can just step over here and show them a little bit of Atlantis also, so you can see this. If you've seen the ads, Paradise Island in the Bahamas is where it is. So they've recreated that in Dubai. Dubai is the home of the big tourist things. So the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, is here. Indoor skiing, which you saw Andrew for the first time yesterday. All kinds of things, lots of helicopter rides, and it's like Vegas meets Malaysia is what you said.
Yeah. So just to recap for folks who are just joining us, we're in Dubai, Palms Atlantis, and this is the preview of the Global Teacher Prize and Global Education and Skills Forum. You can see here that they are pretty much taking over half of this resort and building custom buildings and facilities. It's pretty darn amazing what they're doing here. So you can see that they're going to lay a whole carpet here. Yep. I don't know if it's red or not, but it's going to be a big carpet.
It's going to be blue carpet here.
Blue carpet here.
Carpet separately.
There's actually a red carpet. If you look at some of the info online, you will see there's a bunch of very famous politicians and celebrities who will be coming here to celebrate the giving away of $1 million to one teacher.
The finalists were, the top 10 finalists were named by Bill Gates in a live video that was put out, which was very exciting.
All right. So we're going from the main part of the resort now over to this side. We're hoping the Wi-Fi holds up. So part of this preview is actually just to test out the infrastructure. We are, in fact, streaming this 3 times over. Sri's taking a nice picture of me right now. We actually have something that looks quite ridiculous, but it is 3 cell phones and a rig. We're doing YouTube Live. So if you want to find me, Fuzzheado, on YouTube, you can see it on YouTube. If you go to Periscope, you can look at the username Fuzzheado, or you can go to Facebook and see this on Facebook. So we're actually doing it 3 times simultaneously, and we're going to show you some of the custom buildings and facilities created just for this. So the buildings you're about to see would not normally exist. They are here for just 3 or 4 days for this. So it kind of reminds you of Southwest or the Oscars or something, where they're building custom buildings for this.
And last time, the World Top Teacher Prize went to a teacher who teaches above the Arctic Circle, which is kind of amazing, and teaches a lot of native peoples, indigenous peoples, above the Arctic Circle. So that's the level of quality of the applicants, and therefore the winners. There were applicants, 30,000 applicants from 173 countries. Were narrowed down to these 10 so far, and then from 10 we'll get to 1.
All right, so here's one of the first places we're looking at here, Ed Talk. So this is all custom made here, kind of like a talk show format.
I'm just gonna share and make some stuff so people can room, the colors, everything's just done so beautifully, as you can see here. You will only understand this when you go see the rest of it in the other places, other buildings. So this is really cool. There are going to be talks here during the conference.
Okay, let's keep going. So this is one of the smaller rooms here. Again, they're still finishing things up here. It's only going to get fully underway on Saturday, but a lot of folks are starting to arrive. Again, there's the main permanent buildings at the Atlantis. Oh, actually, should we go that way? Yes, let's go to the startup souk. So this is where they're going to have a pitching competition. Sri, tell us a little bit about the winner of this pitching competition.
So 3 winners will be selected from the pitching that happens, and they'll each get $50,000. These are startups in the ed tech space, and there are dozens of them here, and it's very exciting to imagine 3 of them. Their trajectory is going to change because they're going to get $50,000 and the stamp of the Global Education and Skills Forum. I think that's going to make a difference.
So this is the startup souk. Yes, so we are going to have folks in here manning their booths.
So this is what we call the kind of speed dating section. So we're here and we'll talk and explain what this is. And then they'll go here and then you'll be able to interview and talk to people. And look, there's everything from blockchain to robotics. That's the thing that, there's so much talk about blockchain and stuff that you don't hear enough about robotics. And Andrew, you think robotics still matter, right?
Robotics probably matter a lot more than blockchain at this point. All right, so let's keep moving on. Zish.
You're also running out of names.
Teach me now.
Book your first session.
All right, so hopefully the Wi-Fi is still holding up. When will they announce the 2018? Hi, Gerard. They will announce the 2018 winner Sunday evening. Sunday evening in Dubai.
It's 9 hours ahead of of Eastern time.
I thought it was 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours ahead. So in Europe, you should probably know in the afternoon on Sunday. This is the pitching. Is this the pitching tent? No, where is this?
Yeah.
This is the pitching area, I think it is. Beautiful space here. Hello. You're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at the same time. So. All right, so another facility here. Again, these are all custom buildings made just for this event. Pretty amazing stuff.
Thank you.
Right, some other hangout space here. All right, so we're gonna keep going, taking a look at some of the other facilities here. This is just a tiny portion of the main facility for the conference. This is where most of the activity will happen tomorrow, Friday, which is kind of a pre-conference day. And they'll be doing most of the pitching during that time. But let's go ahead and show you some of the other stuff. The future zone is pretty cool. The idea here is to show you a vision of the dystopian future, kind of the worst case scenario or bad case scenario, and then showing you some positive things in relation to that. So Sri, tell us a little bit about the future zone.
This is where, so there's going to be a plenary session that will start off each day. And after the plenary, there are going to be high-profile names, people speaking there. Al Gore, for example, former Vice President Al Gore will be speaking. And in the American system, you're always called Vice President, even if you are no longer Vice President. It's like President Bush is always President Bush.
So this is the stark choices. So this is supposed to give you a little bit of gloom or some pessimism.
And then followed immediately by the optimistic future. You will see that. There's doing virtual reality there. And with the virtual reality, you'll be able to experience what it's like for someone who doesn't have resources. You'll see what that life is like. Different kinds of materials. Look how this is all handmade, hand put together by these folks who are working on it. The Wi-Fi still holding up?
Looks like it is. This is going to be showing you some drone technology here.
Including the idea that you can control drones with your mind. And not exactly, drive it fully, but you can do a lot with it.
Here's some of your sponsors.
There's Dubai Cares, the UNESCO is here, the IDB, Teach for All. There's so many organizations. It's great to see them all involved. And then here are the companies that make it possible: Emirates and Art Skills, All Prints, in the Atlantis, the official hotel.
So this is the more optimistic side, right? So
there's a media lounge. Look at this. Look at this. This is all made up. This is a tent that didn't exist. Speaker lounge, media lounge. There are gonna be hundreds of journalists from around the world here.
expected attendance is 4,000 people, right, Sri?
Right.
4,000.
And not all of them are teachers. They're going to be thousands of teachers, but they're also going to be people who love teachers or people.
Probably the most interesting here that most people are familiar with is a UN simulation conference. So there's actually going to be like a model UN type of event here. So this is where you have 4 big rooms. And if we go in here, you can see that this is a kind of a recreation of what a UN General Assembly chamber looks like, right? So, go ahead.
I think it's going to be pretty cool. And see, look how they've pulled this all together.
UN simulation. Let's take a look. See if they'll let us take a look. Wow. All right. Flags being set up.
A lot of flags. You know all of them, Andrew?
No. Again, this is all custom made just for this event. Just for this event. Cambodia?
Okay, I know the Indian flag. Look at that. Beautiful. There's Pakistan, Japan, we all know.
So this is a model of a UN chamber here.
It's a model UN. And there's going to be folks from schools around who will participate in this. Very exciting. Are you involved in coming up with this? The students really coming in? It'll be very exciting. This is the most complicated UN model UN I've ever seen. Normally it's like 4 guys and gals in a conference room, and look at this, they've tried to recreate it.
You're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at the same time. So.
Right now. You wasn't expecting it. You're just sitting
Sorry, not only on one service, you're on 3 services at the same time. So what can you tell us about the room?
Nothing. She doesn't want to say anything. Okay.
But this is going to happen all day on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Are you picking the people also who got selected?
No.
Okay. Very good.
So I think 11 to 4 something, right?
Yeah.
Great. All right, thank you. Oh, and translation. Lots of simultaneous translation here. You can see those translation booths right there. All right, let's keep moving through it. This is just the beginning of 4 rooms that are custom made just for this event. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is still holding up. Again, we're doing a preview of the space. Most of this opens up on Saturday. Today's Thursday in Dubai. But we've got this debate chamber here. Some of this is just testing the Wi-Fi, making sure it holds up. Let's go check out the debate chamber. Now, this is interesting. This is what, Sri?
Looks like the House of Commons, which is where the Prime Minister and the opposing party are encouraged to meet and debate the issues of the day.
And look at this. Again, just for 4 or 5 days, they are creating this replica of the House of Commons, which is incredible.
Really amazing. I believe it's to scale, too. I'm just going to stay here. You go ahead. So this is the Speaker's chair chamber, the House of Commons. And you'll have people sitting here and then going, and others in the back yelling at them. That's what happens here. So this is pretty cool.
Look at this woodwork. I'm not sure what happens to this afterwards, but I hope someone gets to keep this. Again, this is just custom built for this conference here. I'm not sure if they let you sit in these chairs when you do a tour in London, but you get to sit in one here.
So that's nice. It's really nice. There's so much going on. It's hard to kind of keep up with.
I'm not sure they have plasma screens in the real one. So you got plasma screens, you got air conditioning, and you got multiple translation booths back there. Again, custom built for just 4 days. Amazing.
And The detail, the level of detail.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, hi there.
Folks, people used to think I was geeky, now they know. The real geek is. He's my digi-mentor, my digital mentor.
Maybe we can see the reflection here. Can you see it here? Yeah, there we are. This is what the rig looks like, by the way. 3 shots at the same time. Oops. All right, so that was the House of Commons replica. We're gonna come through here and see what else we can find.
Masterclass.
GTP master classes. So this is where the 10 finalists are gonna teach their master classes for the Global Teacher Prize. Let's go ahead and take a look in here. So this is simulating a classroom environment. You can see a YouTube screen back there. So this is where the 10 finalists for the Global Teacher Prize are going to do their master class, showing others kind of their unique skills and viewpoint on teaching. Hey, Sebastian. I see Sebastian, friend from Singapore, is watching. We are in Dubai again at the Atlantis Palms Hotel, or Palms Atlantis. I need to get that straight.
All Atlantis had palms.
All right. So I think all these you can find, right? So all these master classes are going to be streamed on YouTube Live, and you can watch that either live or later on. And then we have our 4th one. So those are 3 rooms that we've seen so far. Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
How are you?
We're doing 3
Twitter,
live,
Facebook,
live right
and YouTube
now.
Live all at the same time. So
Come around and see, take a look at that. So that's
Right now?
Facebook.
yeah, it's live right now. You can see some folks, Sebastian's from Singapore, got some other folks joining there. So say hello.
Hello.
This is
how
the
are you?
CEO of the Varkey Foundation, which created and powers the Global Teacher Prize, which is giving $1 million to one teacher in the world. That's an amazing thing. How do you take all this in? You're busy doing it all, but how do you survive these 4 days even?
We have a great team, a very passionate team that puts it together.
And you are at Vikas Pota, Vikas Pota on Twitter and Instagram. And this year you're doing some unusual things. You want to give us a couple of previews of things that are not the secret ones, because you got so many cool things you'll want to follow us to make sure.
We are hosting the first ever TV entertainment chat show format called GSF Live.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That a really famous British comedian and impersonator is hosting, just like your Colbert or Jim Fallon or whoever it is.
He's funnier than them, right?
Oh, much funnier, much funnier. And all of our superstars are going to go on there, and I think it's going to be a fascinating show. He's actually doing 5 shows whilst he's here, which is going to be great fun, I think.
Yes.
So that's one thing, and then the second thing is, we have what we've called the startup souk, where we have these ed tech entrepreneurs who are coming, and there's about 50 odd that take part in a pitching contest to win the next billion ed tech prize, and I think that's fascinating as well.
Because you do things so big,
Yeah.
and you're already giving one teacher $1 million. When I hear the next billion,
Is
I
a
might think
big-
somebody might be giving $1 billion to a startup. So you're not.
The idea is that to actually look at how, the next billion young people,
Right.
and how we improve their lives.
Right, and so technology can help, but at the core of it, it's about teaching. It's about the quality of education.
That's right,
is what
Chuck.
matters.
Absolutely, teachers matter, as we say.
Yes, that's very
If
good.
you excuse me.
Yes, all right. You're actually
Thanks so
working.
much.
We're
I'm actually-
saying-
Good surprise to have us.
So we're going to do this again, okay?
Great. So should we tell us again who that is? Vikas?
So that's Vikas Pota, P-O-T-A.
He's the head?
He's the CEO of the Varkey Foundation, and their goal is to improve teaching in the world, and that's what they're doing. One way to improve teaching is to get better recognition for teachers, and this entire enterprise is to celebrate teachers the way we celebrate Hollywood celebrities. And then, in fact, there are going to be Hollywood celebrities here, and sports celebrities from around the world are going to be here, and we think that's going to be very exciting. Now, this is really cool, a different kind of environment. They've built 4 different environments, and this is the 4th one. It's called the boardroom. So let's take you into the boardroom. And immediately you see a different look and feel. Look at that leather, wood, and this is where we all see CEOs make decisions. We see the outcome of their decisions, the output of their divisions and decisions. Now you're going to see how they make their decisions. And this is, look at this setup. Each one has been designed. Just the art design, Andrew, is amazing for these 4 locations. And let's go in here. And never more than 6 people are going to be around this table, and they're going to be talking about the decisions that they make. And students and others are going to sit here and listen and ask questions and participate. Look how intimate the setting is. And you never get to see a boardroom from this side unless you're a business person yourself. And that's what they're going to be doing, and they're going to have these conversations here. And the people who are facilitating these are fascinating, and the people who are doing the talking are also fascinating. So Andrew, you've been to a lot of conferences. What are some of the things let me grab this from you, and you talk a little bit about what you've seen here so far and what was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing how much custom hardware was put in place for this. And I'm so glad we got to run to Vikas. He's the one who's funded this whole thing, and to bring in so many folks from around the world for this is incredible. We haven't even seen a live TV studio. I mean, they can shoot live video here, but we're going to go see a real studio. We're going to be shooting something that'll be, beyond what they've done in years past. And yeah, I think it's great that we have a prize that celebrates education and teachers. And if you tune in on Saturday, you'll see that there's going to be some special guests from the US, and it's going to be quite interesting to see.
And I think you also will see how they give out these prizes and how they select the teachers. You're going to learn all about that in the next day or so. Let's go out and see if we can find that GESF format. So please follow at GESF for Global Education and Skills Forum. And Andrew and I taught together for almost a dozen years. We taught digital stuff at Columbia. And as college teachers, we have a different impact on students compared to K through 12 teachers. And this is honoring K through 12 teachers, because it was honoring the regular teachers. Andrew would have cleaned up. He would have won all of this. Let's go see the coffee house maybe. And what else can
It's true. There's going to be, this looks like, I mean, first of all, it's pretty impressive, but inside, this is just not an ordinary resting place. They're going to actually have interviews with politicians and celebrities in this space, which is really a pretty nice, cozy place to lounge. So we're going to take a look in here. Looks like they're rearranging stuff even more than we saw before.
Look up at the lights, you'll see.
Yeah, so you can see studio lighting up here, and they're going to have some interviews that happen.
Ooh, the best air conditioning so far.
Yeah, so.
Is right here. So they're going to have conversations on the stage over here, which is pretty amazing. And so follow GESF, hashtag GESF, or Global Education and Skills Forum. Very, very important. All right, let's go out. Andrew, who's your favorite teacher? Do you have a good teacher story, K through 12?
Well, my sister right now is a high school teacher, and she, for many years, was a high school teacher in California, so...
God bless her.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she's so patient with kids.
Well, I always tell folks, high school teachers work much harder than college professors. So.
You know, one of the things, Andrew, is that when they announced that they're giving, the last 3 years, they've been giving $1 million to a single teacher, people said, oh, why do you give one teacher $1 million? Why don't you give 10 teachers $100,000? But they never say that about the Nobel Prize. You give one person a Nobel Prize and they're all happy for them. So I think there's a bias that some of the teachers couldn't handle it, maybe. So you can see they're still building this by hand right here. Right. Oh, look, take a look at the water over there. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll go that side first. Andrew, why don't you go inside and ask if it's okay? I'm going to stay here. Look how there's a beach right here.
glad I saw this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's go around that way. Then we get to see the beach too. So. Wow, it's pretty amazing.
Look at Dubai. Oh wow, you can see Dubai.
Oh yeah, look at the skyline out there.
But you can't see the world's tallest building. It's in there somewhere.
Is it too hazy?
It's too hazy and it's too far inside.
That's not it over there.
No, it's in here somewhere.
Right. There's a big Ferris wheel there.
It's a little too hazy. They're setting up for a party for 4,000 people. Andrew, we're learning how to shoot with these three cameras at the same time. Look, this is a good way for them to see right here. So let us take a picture of it. So here we go. We're going to take a picture of our TriCaster. And this is the shadow also, maybe. Kind of fun. So he's just taking some pictures. And
All right.
Where are we headed? Did they say we can go in?
Yeah, I think they're still working on it.
Okay, we'll come back another time.
Yeah.
Well, folks, we're going to be back tomorrow so you can see the program. The hard part when you're shooting like this is keeping all three framed properly. Because you're paying so much attention to the top two that you're dragging down on this. Thank you.
All right, so that is mostly it. I love these custom signs just for our quirky audience here. Blue. These are not normal bathroom signs, but here they are.
And Andrew and I are part of a team that's been brought on by the Varkey Foundation to help cover this in a more, to add another dimension to the coverage, and that's what we're doing. And we're really proud to have the Varkey Foundation as clients. We want to work with quality organizations and giving away $1 million to teachers, and then all the other costs. Like, I think that's only the beginning to put something like this incredible thing together. Right. So we always salute organizations that do great, imaginative, ambitious work. Those are the people that I want to work with, and what Andrew wants to work with. Look at this. Incredible.
Yep. Let's head back.
Are you going to turn it off, or are you going to keep going at this?
I don't know. Let's see how far it goes.
So this has all been on Wi-Fi so far?
Yeah, the Facebook ones had problems getting back on, but it looks like everything else has worked.
Why would it be that a Facebook would have more trouble than the others?
I don't know.
And this is without 4,000 people here. So, I went for NASA brought us to a launch in Cape Canaveral in Florida, and no one could broadcast from there. Even cell phone calls were blocked because there were so many people on the network.
Right. All probably trying to FaceTime the launch.
Exactly.
I think we need to get back that way, right? Now I'm having a hard time figuring out where we need to go.
Oh, we should just go.
No, I think we got to go that side.
Andrew has a great sense of direction. I feel like jumping in this pool here.
Yeah.
They scare the families if I show up in my pool. Avoid the people in the...
Yeah, I'm not sure they want to be live streamed 3 times.
One time maybe. 3 is where they draw the line.
There's a nice shot of the Atlantis Hotel up there.
If you've anyone been to the Bahamas, they have one there too. For the Atlantis in Paradise Island or something.
So we're just wrapping up the preview walkthrough of the Global Teacher Prize and the Global Education and Skills Forum in Dubai. You can see this is part of the custom carpet they're laying down for everyone here. So we're going to head back into the conference facility, maybe show you one more thing before we sign off, and I hope you found this tour interesting. You probably won't get this kind of tour once the thing starts. There can be so many people around, so this is kind of a nice, quiet time to take in just how much work is being put into creating custom buildings and furniture and hardware for this conference.
Please join us at Teacher Prize on Twitter, Instagram, all the platforms. Hashtag GESF, hashtag Teacher Prize. And Sunday night, Dubai time, I'm going to give away $1 million.
Right, hashtag Teacher Prize. Follow that. Wow.
Maybe something calming would be a good place to end, or do you have another place? Well, let's show them this calming thing.
Okay, a nice sign off here.
Well, we can go elsewhere, but this is so nice and calming.
That's a whole half hour. All right, see you folks. Facebook. I'm live on YouTube. Oh wait, I need to flip the camera, all right?
You made it a story? Did you make
No,
it
I didn't.
Just keep your video in your stories. Which one's your